Let's make some Singapore chili crab. Let's make a simple stock first. 1 tablespoon of miso paste into 1 liter of water. Mix. I'm gonna add in all these vegetable scraps. Mix. Cook for 5 to 8 minutes. Cover and steep for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, drain and discard all the residue. And now the simple stock is done. Don't have to use any bouillon cube. Now let's move on to the rempah. I'm going to soak 10 grams of dried chilies with some warm water. Once the chilies are hydrated, remove the seeds. The hydrated dried chilies, 3 red chilies, 1 red onion, 1 inch of galangal, 1 stalk of lemongrass, 3 candle nuts, and 5 cloves of garlic, some fresh lime zest, and some fresh lime juice. I'm just going to use my stick blender to bleed. 1 tablespoon of belacan, break it up into pieces, and toast until aromatic. 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and mix. The rempah, and mix. Add a splash of the simple stock, and deglaze. Continue cooking until the color has darkened. 2.5 tablespoons of tomato ketchup, half tablespoon of oyster sauce, half tablespoon of hoisin sauce, and mix into the mixture, and mix. Half cup of the simple stock, deglaze, and continue cooking for 1 to 2 minutes. And now it's done. 30 grams of flour, 30 grams of butter, and whisk. Continue whisking and cooking until browned. It should look something like this. 180 grams of the simple stock, and whisk. Add in the chili crab sauce, and whisk. 1.5 tablespoons of Kewpie mayo, and whisk. Some mushroom powder, some black pepper, a pinch of salt, and whisk. I'm going to add a splash of the simple stock to loosen it up. I'm also going to add some honey to balance out the spiciness. And lastly, I'm going to use my stick blender to bleed until smooth. And now it's done. Remember my homemade mantou? I'm just going to deep fry until golden brown. And now it's done. I'm going to coarsely slice into a grinder and bleed until crumbs form. 500 grams of high quality crab meat, 1 tablespoon of scallions, 1.5 tablespoon of Kewpie mayo, half tablespoon of sambal, 1.5 tablespoon of the mantou crumbs, 1 egg, and mix. I'm just going to use my pastry ring as a guide. This recipe makes 4 crab cakes. There are 3 of us, so I'm going to stretch it out to 6 pieces. I've forgotten to season this with salt, white pepper, and mushroom powder. Broil in the oven for 5 to 7 minutes. And flip. Broil for another 5 to 7 minutes until it looks something like this. It's time to plate. I'm using this beautiful handmade dinnerware from Cross Sanctuary. The pièce de résistance, some fresh lime zest, and now it's done. Get the full article at fatdo.sg. Let's slice and devour this. This is super yummy delicious. I did not expect these crab cakes go so well with the sauce. I'm gonna try to make a sandwich with the fried mantou. Let's give this a try. This is one of the best sandwich I have ever had. Thank you for watching. Have fun in the kitchen.